Guys, again, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I've been wanting to do a get ready with me video for a while now, so now I have the time to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup for you guys. Okay, so there it goes. First, I start with this e.l.f. Beauty Shield serum, and I put this on my face. So yeah, it's fairly nice outside today. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter from daycare in a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, I use this Olive Olay eye cream as well. Okay, so now we're into this starting to apply makeup. I love ColourPop. You can get your money's worth for the quality. So quantity and quality is very good for a good price as well. So this is my priming spray. This is the ColourPop Rose Group Crystal Priming Spray. So what I do is I spray it on my face, kind of rub it in like this so it gets all over the face. I know, I kind of am like breaking out right now. Yeah, I just showered after the gym. Alright, so we kind of wait for this to dry a little bit. Alright, now that that's dry, what I want to do is go in with my concealer and a wet beauty blender. Sorry, I really need to wash these. I wash them out once a week because I do my makeup for work and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet. I have a bunch of them. I don't like to just use one beauty blender, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet that. Damp it a little bit. And the concealer I'm going to use is the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is the first concealer that I put on my face. I use two concealers. So yeah, I don't know why, I just do. I took the little sponge thing off because I feel like it just does not work. So yeah, so I put that on my hand before I start. I also have these color correctors. This one is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is green. So the green ones cancel out the red on your face. And I also have this salmon color one, Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This cancels out dark circles under your skin. So this is technically what I put on my face first before the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this first underneath my eye. And I just apply it with my finger. Sorry, I'm doing it. It's so hard to see. Camera. So on to the next eye. Alright, and you want to make sure that that is blended in. Next, we're going to go on to the green one to block out or cover any red spots that are on the face. I usually just use my finger for that, but make sure that your hands are clean because it can cause you to break out more if your hands are dirty. I'm gonna put this in all of the red spots on your face. Make sure that that's blended in as well. my nose. I got a big pimple right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover that. Yeah, and on my cheeks, a little bit on my cheeks. So yeah, it takes out the red. When you finish your makeup, it looks flawless. All right, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and get started with the concealer. So I put that underneath my eyes. Just pounce the beauty sponge. By the way, this is a Real Technique sponge. I really like them. I had a beauty blender one, but honestly, I don't think that it's worth the amount of money that you spend. There's always dupe products, and this is a really good one. You want to cover all those spots that you put the green concealer on. And some more. So I was explaining why I took that sponge off. I did not like it, and I feel like it absorbs so much of that so much of the concealer. Like, I took it off. Yeah, it looks ghetto, but it works way better. And plus, I don't even use the sponge on there because I like using these ones better. So now that that's done, what I like to do next is apply my foundation. I have two foundations that I really like. This is a medium. This is the Born This Way by Urban Decay. This is a medium to full coverage, and I also like this 24-hour foundation by Maybelline. This is a Super Stay one. I love this one because it really truly does work. So I have a foundation beauty blender here. This is the one I use for my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this just a little bit. And I always make sure that it's damp, not like soaking wet, just damp. I like to do about 3 pumps on my hands. What I do is I take it with my finger, put it onto the skin. I never realized how hard this is gonna be. Take it a little bit more. By the way, I really like this foundation because you definitely get your money's worth for a very good price. This is a very good quality. You want to also take the beauty blender, just pounce that in. I'm looking in the mirror, by the way, guys. So I know everybody has their way of doing makeup. Everyone is different. I have a headband on my hair because my hair is very short, and I do not want to get makeup like all over my hair. So yeah, this is done. Alright, so now that foundation is done, I really like to just take a brush, and this is my Lancome setting powder. What I like to do is set this God, my face looks orange. But it really, I think it's just the lighting, because in natural light, it truly does not look like that. I think that this foundation does set matte, if I'm not mistaken. And you just want to pat the setting powder onto the face. Alright, so now we can continue on with the routine. Now that that's dry, that's another reason why I like to do that, is because it dries it quicker, so I can continue on. Next, I like to use this NYC Wonder Stick. This is, I want to say, medium tan. I only use the contour part on here, the stick part. So right here, you want to apply it to your cheek like this. So that side is done. Other side, I'm gonna apply it on the same exact side underneath the chin. Well, really, you want to contour to your face shape. Instead of an oval face, just contour oval. I do it down my nose like this. And also my forehead as well. Sorry guys, it does take a while to do makeup. I never realized it until now. Now I know why my boyfriend's so pissed off at me. So I like to just work it step by step. I got this. This is an e.l.f. blending brush. So yeah, like I said, I wash my stuff weekly because I just don't have time during the week. I work. So yeah, and you just want to blend this in to the skin. You want to blend it into like an upward motion all the time. So, okay, that's done. Now on for the nose. What I like to use is, of course, another sponge. And I just like to go along the lines that I've put on my nose and pounce this along and blend it in. Alright, now that that's done, I like to get ready because when you conceal underneath your eyes, when you contour, you really need to powder just as fast as you put the concealer anywhere on your face that you contour. So I use this. This is 05 Fair Fit Me by Maybelline. I really enjoy this. I also have this Airspun Loose Face Powder. This one has a smell to it. It works just as well, and it's just as cheap. I think I purchased these items both at Walmart. And I'm sure you can find them at your local Ulta. I'm not sure about Sephora. I don't really go to Sephora. I like Ulta. I feel like you have way more choices. So what you want to do is take your beauty sponge. Well, not yet. You want to take the concealer first. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in a light 20. This is the one that I use to contour with. So yeah, you want to just put that right up under your eyes, kind of in a triangular motion. Oh, like I was saying, so all of the concealer you put on right after you blend it out. So that's how it should look on your face, is here, underneath the eyes, the nose, and under and around my mouth. So you want to wet it, but you also want to have the powder ready because it prevents creasing immediately after you do it. So what I do is blend this in right here. Like so. And then I take this flat part here, dip it in the powder, kind of wipe the excess off, and then right under the eye, alright, and I just let that sit there. So you want to continue to do the same thing in all the places that you put the concealer. By the way, ColourPop is only, well, I don't know, I think you can find it in Sephora, but I always order online. I live on the East Coast, and ColourPop is located in the West Coast in California, if you guys don't use ColourPop or never heard of it. Yeah, so yeah. Alright, so what I like to do, just put the powder in. A lot of people like to bake. I just put this on and continue blending it all into the skin. Like so. I know a lot of people like to do their eyes first, but I personally don't. I want to make sure that this is done. So, yeah, I do actually keep a little bit. You want to put this on the lines where you think that you crease the most as well. I always just do a little bit extra there. And I go back in and just leave this bake like right underneath the eye. And I'm gonna leave that. All right, so I put the cream contour in earlier. Now I'm going to go back in with powder and set that. And this is the contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is old. This is the covering kit. I always replace the insides. I just go to the website and order them. I'm using this middle shade right here. I don't know what the color is. And I'm just taking it on those lines where I contoured earlier to just give it a little bit more definition. with me, I like to use a different brush for my nose. Something a little thinner, definer, something that's gonna give it more definition. Just not too much, just a little bit. So good to go from there. Next is going to be the eyebrows. So this is what I use for my eyebrows. It's a dip brow, but it's not Anastasia. This is called Salon Perfect Done in One Brown Pomade Light Brown. I really like this a lot. So yeah, one of these techniques that I learned is putting the your foundation, your beauty blender into your setting powder and applying that right on your brows, like right before, and just wiping it off. I never leave it sit. I just put that on and wipe it immediately away. So let's see. This really helps your eyebrows stay in place. When I mean stay in place, girl, they ain't going nowhere. All right, so you want to make sure that your eyebrows are combed up. I'm sorry, this is so hard to do. So you just want to comb them up. All right, once that is done, so I like to use, this is a CoverGirl eyebrow brush. You want to make sure that your brush looks like this, where it is good to go. That way it's easier to apply your makeup, your eyebrow dip brow. All right, so you just dip it in, kind of wipe the excess off. And I always start with my left brow. Just make strokes. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. I can't do it on camera. I'm gonna do it over here. You just want to make sure that they are good to go. I realized since I started using the setting powder on my eyebrows that they are a little bit harder to do. Put on. Goodness sakes. All right, so I think that this one is done. Double check. Looks good. I'm gonna go back in and just make sure all the spots. And what you want to do is comb that out. Always comb it afterwards. Brows are so hard to do. I just fill my eyebrows in. That's about it. I don't go crazy, all the other stuff of how other people do their brows. It's too much. Okay, so this brow is done. Now time to move on to the right side. Just gonna repeat the same thing. I'm gonna stroke, do it in strokes. Yeah, I know I got some right there, but that's what concealer is for. So after you're done, just go in and you clean them up with concealer. Alright, I think that they look good, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up, brush them out, and I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my Maybelline concealer. And I really like to use another angled brush that I have, eyebrow brush, because I feel like it gets the best. So I just go in, wipe that out. So for both eyebrows, clean them up. Alright, now I take a beauty blender and you just want to blend that in. Alright, so brows are done. They look good. Now, honestly, to be honest, I like to really do, ooh, that's not sexy at all. I like to really do my lipstick before my eyes. Like, eyes are like the last thing I like to do. So yeah, do I look? I got foundation on my lips. Gotta wipe that off. Yeah, and there, back to normal color again. I gotta figure out what color lipstick I'm gonna wear today. I'm wearing a dress and it has like all these colors in it, black with different color flowers. So yeah, maybe I'll do pink. By the way, I get my lipsticks from ColourPop. I love ColourPop. I have some Kylie Jenner lipsticks as well, but you ask me, I'll tell you ColourPop is the way to go. I don't know if I want a super bright one. I want something that's like simple. I think I need to order more lipsticks. I have some very bright ones. A lot of reds. This Easter egg color. Oops. Oops. Alright. one today. This is this is called R&B. This is a matte lipstick from ColourPop. I don't think you guys can see the bottom. R&B. All right, I'm just gonna apply that on. I think it's a darker pink. Oh, careful. How pretty that is. All right, lipstick on. It's a little dark, but it'll do. It's pretty. So yeah, I always like to do my lipstick so that it dries. I like to see how it looks with my eyeshadows. If I don't like it, I can always take it off. So yeah, let me go ahead and get to the blush and the bronzer that I like to use. I'm sorry guys, I'm a mess. So the bronzer is the Baked Bronzer by Milani. This is called Dulce, 09 Dulce. So yeah, let's put this on. Look in the mirror for that one. You want to place this, I always place this in the back of my cheeks. Like so. Always do two-tone bronzer and blush. So yeah, this is Milani as well. This is called Blossom Time Rose number 11. This is blush. Milani has really good makeup for a good price. So their stuff is very good quality. Good price. You want to just make sure that that is blended into the skin. So that's all done. Now let's move on to the eyes. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of do a purple pinkish look. This is the palette that I'm going to use. This is ColourPop. Hello. You had me at hello, sorry. I love this palette. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And that's the one I'm going to use today. Yep. Alright guys. So first thing you want to do is prime your eyes. And the primer that I've chosen to use is this eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay. Works well. You just want to rub that onto your eyeballs. Then you want to go in and conceal it. Just conceal my eyes. I just use my ring finger for this. All right, so that looks good. Let's get started. I first like to go in with a brush. I don't know what this is called, but it's an eyeshadow brush. This. I'm looking for kind of a, this like. Okay, so I'm also just gonna use this Laura palette. I really like this one as well. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow here. This is called Undercover. I'm gonna take it, make sure the brush is covered. Really not supposed to blow on them, but I do because it's my freaking eye. I don't care, it's my germs. Okay, you want to make sure you get that all over. And then next, same thing for your other eye. All right, now that those are primed out and you have your base shadow on, if you're doing a dark color, I don't know, I kind of just like to go base with some kind of cream off-white matte eyeshadow first. Okay, so now we can get in. My transition shade that I'm going to be using is going to be this one here from the You Had Me at Hello palette. This one is called Fool's Rush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. When doing a transition shade, there's a lot of pigment on this brush. I really want you guys to see. Look at all that pigment. So, I'm gonna put that on. Wow, this color is beautiful. Just wanna make sure that that's blended in. Looks pretty. You want to do the same thing for the other eye as well. Excuse me, I just ate lunch not too long ago. Alright, so that is done. You pretty much just want to work your way inward when doing your eyeshadow. The next color I'm going to use is going to be this brown one down here, right here. This is called GTR. Ooh, this one's really pretty. It's kind of like a brownish color. Just make sure that it's blended into the shadow beforehand. There is so much pigment of this color. Oh my gosh. So much. Another brush. This is the blending brush that I like to use. Here, I don't know what the name of it is, but I just like to make sure that it is blended in really well before I move on to the next color. Alright. Wow guys, this video is really long. I have to do some editing to it, cut some pieces out. The next color I'm going to be using, I think, is going to be this purple shadow right here. And this one's called FBO. Ooh, that's very purple. Maybe I should have done a darker base color because I know you guys probably can't see it, but my eye right here is like a streak. That's from doing a really light I do really want to put some lighter colors in this because it's kind of a very dark pinky purple look. So what you want to do to highlight is you want to make your cut crease with, of course, some concealer again. And always take an eyeshadow brush for that to make sure that's good. And I always do my cut. Well, right there is the streak, you guys can see it. I'm gonna make my cut crease right there. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror right now. Make sure that it's good. It's a little bit bigger than intended, but I would like it to be. Yeah, just make sure all that concealer is blended out. And I'm gonna go in with a lighter color. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with this color here. This is called Moonstruck. It's yellow here. It's kind of like a dark mustard. And then on top of that, I think I'm gonna go in with a glitter color as well. And when you do glittery shadow colors, I always like to wet my brush with the Mario Badescu, I don't know how to pronounce it, rose water. I'll wet that brush I was just using, make sure that we go. And I'm gonna go in with this winning ticket right here. All right, on. I think actually looks really pretty. Do that for the other eye as well. And I think I'm good to go with my eyes. I'm gonna put a shadow on the inside of the corner. I'm gonna use this really light one right here. This is called Candy Grwm. I'm just gonna take it on my pinkies like this and just dab it right to the inner corner of the eye, like so. You guys can see it, but I'll show you the finished look in a minute because I'm almost done. All right, and underneath the eye, you just want to go back in, and I'm going to go ahead and just put this underneath my lash line. I'm going to use the color Fool's Rush. That's the one we started with. So I'm going to go ahead and put that first, like right under my lash line. Like so. And one more is going to be a shimmery one. And that is going to be Want You Back, this one right here. Alright guys, we're almost finished with this look today. A couple more things I want to do. So, see, it's all finished. One thing is though, I really like to do, is from the Lorac palette, the matte base that I put on my eye first. I want to just go back in, and I like to just put that right underneath my eyebrow bone. This, I know a lot of people like to highlight there, but I just like to do a white, off-white color, so it makes everything look brighter. Yeah. And now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. brush and wipe that away, the powder from underneath the eyes from earlier. I'm just going to apply my mascara and do my highlight. And for today's highlight, guys, I'm going to use this ColourPop Flexitarian. I love this. Love this, love this highlight. And I'm going to use a beauty blender again. I have one just for highlight. I love this technique of, so you're gonna spray your beauty blender and you're also going to just pounce that into the highlight. And I like to put it right on my cheeks, right above the, you can see it right above here. And I'm gonna do that to the other side as well. Also my nose. And I like to put it on the inner corners of my nose as well. Right above my cupid's bone. Right here. And above my eyebrow. Maybe a little bit on my forehead. Not too much, and a little bit on the chin. And voila. Then before I do my mascara, I like to set my face. So this is the Milani setting spray. In 16-hour wear, it's called Make It Last. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and spray my face. It has a smell to it as well, but it smells pretty good. Gotta do my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on. I like to curl my eyelashes. So let's see. All right, so those are curled. I like to use this water resistant Lash Fusion. This I want to say is CoverGirl. I'm gonna go ahead and put this. This one is waterproof. The mascara that I'm going to use is not waterproof, so I always apply this one first. Just be careful. I know a lot of girls like to do their eyes first. Which does make sense, but I don't do my eyes first. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take this Monsieur Big by Lancome. This is an amazing mascara, by the way. This is my favorite one, the only one that I ever use. It makes your eyelashes like 20 times longer. Whoa, girl. Yes. I think this mascara ranges for about $25. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye real quick. I do like to apply a couple coats of this, and it makes your lashes super long. Yes, girl. I think I've had a couple people ask me while wearing this mascara if I did have fake eyelashes on, but the answer is no. I've got my eyelashes done before, but it is very damaging, so I try not to get them done, and I have no idea how to use false eyelashes, so this mascara works just as well. almost done, guys. Almost done. So guys, this is, voila, the completely finished look. About an hour later. That saved me so long to do my makeup, Jesus. But yeah, if you did like this video, please subscribe, or give it a thumbs up, but please subscribe because that would be awesome if you guys did. Leave some comments below, let me know how you guys like the video. So thank you. I shall return soon, so yeah, have a good happy Friday and enjoy your weekend because the weather is beautiful.